Oh, hold up.
Why is it not?
There's something else I was supposed to do.
Where's the video setting? Die. Ooh. Can you see something?
What?
What?
There we go. Just testing my headphones.
Two.
Oh, I think I took notes in this. We retrieved the cart from the sewer.
Oh, you took notes? What the heck?
The only thing of note that we found in the box is that it is from the Ashen Imperium contraband. Then on the way back to the taverns, we got stopped by some guards asking, "Hey, what's in the cart?"
Okay.
Is that where we're at?
Yeah. Could you repeat that recap for us, real quick?
Job. So we got a job from this guy, Redcap, and his name sounded similar to somebody else, right?
Yeah. His last name's like Marrow, and then there's also a Lucerne Moreau.
Lucerne the merchant.
That's kind of poor planning on my part.
Lucerne Moreau is the merchant.
Yeah.
Redcap is...
Let's just not give this Redcap a last name. His name is just Redcap.
So
wait, I thought it was
we learned
Jastin.
Yeah, it is Jastin, but we're just gonna call him Redcap from now on.
Okay.
So we learned that Lucerne Moreau is a prominent figure in Earth's End. They call him the Master Merchant, and he does a lot of traveling and trading. Some maybe not so legal trading. Pays well, but they don't want to say bad things about him because he's a customer. I assume that was from Redcap.
I don't remember who it's from.
And then at the end of the session, we retrieved the cart from the sewer. The only thing of note that we found in the box is from a box from the Ashen Imperium. Didn't have like the logo on it.
Yes, it is a crate from the Ashen Imperium, like kind of stuck in between all of the stuff, like the barrels of ale that are supposed to go to Redcap at the Dragon's Respite.
And then we got stopped by guards. Now, are the guards Ashen Imperium?
Yeah, so I spent a fear die to have these guards kind of come up a little, it's like it's nighttime and you guys are like pushing a wagon. They came up and kind of like, hey, what's, I can redo that part. All right, ready? Halt. It's a bit late to be pushing a cart around.
You see, this one got lost. We were just out in the... It was like stolen or something.
What?
Wait, and then we're bringing it back. Where it was in the tunnel.
Okay.
It was there's the sewer like right over there.
Lost, you say? And you pulled it from the tunnels.
Yep, that's where I get all my fanciest wagons. Actually, that was a joke.
All right. Could you tell me
That's in character. He's saying it.
Yeah. So the cart itself, is it covered? Is it just kind of open air?
I was imagining that's an open air cart with like just barrels and stuff on it. You know,
Okay.
like
Okay, I would say as far as the content of the cart, there's probably like 6 to 7 barrels that are like stamped with the Dragon's Respite kind of logo, and that's carrying the ale, as you guys know. But then there is an Asham Imperium crate that's kind of hidden among the barrels. Okay.
So we're just going with. I'm looking at what was his name, Terrence.
Yeah.
Like we just got hired to bring this thing back. Like we don't. It's not really our stuff, right?
No, obviously it's not. So we're taking. You see, if you look right here, this symbol right here, yeah, we're taking it to the tavern.
The Dragon's Respite.
Yeah,
Red Cap. Surely they know who Red Cap is, right? Do you guys know Red Cap?
Yeah.
He goes, there's not a guard among us that don't know who Red Cap is. And he's like pacing around the cart. He has a kind of, he's got his sheath sword, and he's kind of poking around at the cart, and he just kind of lightly exploring it.
Do you want to know how we got the job?
Sell swords, I'm assuming.
Well, we're working for Lucerne, and then all we wanted is just a drink, you know? And he was like, well, you can only have a half pint because we're running low on rations, you know, like my last delivery didn't get delivered. And we got hired basically to investigate. So the goal is tonight that we can have a full pint.
So, if I could get the story straight here, hired by Red Cap to find his lost shipment in the sewers, which you located.
Did we fight rats? Wait, just decide real quick. Were we fighting rats?
I think there was the rats.
Yeah.
No, there was rats, and then there's the rat controllers or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now that you've procured the cart, you are bringing it back to the Dragon's Respite.
That is that you summed it up quite nicely.
Could you roll a presence check for me? I guess, do you do like a group roll or what?
We can do a group roll.
Presence?
We could do I could do a team roll.
Yeah, a team roll. Let's do a team roll because you're both kind of like trying to, talk this guard down.
How does that work? Do I have to do anything?
Well, there's two different types. There's one that's there's one that you spend 3 hope, and it's like mostly used for.
It's like for encounter, like combat.
What is this? Yeah. I think we can do something where
Group action.
One of
All right, a group action is nominate a leader of the action. All other participants in group action roll makes a reaction roll using whatever trait they and the GM decides best fit. They don't need to use the same traits. The leader then makes an action roll. Their action roll gains a +1 bonus for each reaction roll that succeeds, and a negative penalty for each reaction roll that fails. This is on page, like in the back.
Yeah, I have. It's on page 97 of the book.
Yeah, I have it like in the very back, kind of before the maps. There's a bunch of like quick references.
Yes.
Anyways, so you guys can nominate a leader between the two of you.
I think he might have better presence.
I have a
I'm
1.
I'm a 0.
Okay, so
Okay.
how would you like to help Terrence? And you may choose a trait of your choice. I mean, I guess you kind of are doing it, but if you want to choose a different trait besides presence, you may.
No, I think this is thematic. Okay. Let's see. Can I? Let's see. I can spend a hope to. I have my unlicensed clinic experience.
Uh-huh.
Is there? Can I spend a hope to add that to this role?
Sure.
Because it's kind of a in the same manner shady.
Shady? Okay. So I'm assuming that you're being shady because you guys know about a Ashen Imperium crate.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. We're trying not to be shady.
And you're also like not wanting the guard to know about it because it could escalate things, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How do I roll with what
I
happened?
think that's pretty good.
It's really good.
I can never. What is good? What
It's-
is the most you get? 24.
So you
24 is the best.
The best is if you have two of the same numbers on both dice.
Yeah.
The next
get it.
best thing is a high
20.
number with both dice, but
Hope.
with the hope die like higher.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Hey,
did
that's-
hope there. I spent hope to do experience.
Okay, so +1 though, so it's 17 on that roll with hope. I don't think you get hope for this kind of roll.
No, the person who's tag teaming, it's a reaction roll, which means you don't get
Okay,
hope.
that makes sense. Perfect.
Yeah,
So Michael does get hope for this one, right?
he does.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so with that, I would say you'd get a 15. Well, he looks kind of down the road and goes, the Dragon's Respite isn't too far from here, a couple blocks down the road. Do you need help pushing it the rest of the way?
Honestly, that would be lovely. He might even be a little more generous. Okay.
Yeah. I
Was-
might give you a drink.
Okay. And then let's
You
get a
wanna-
move on. I
Help me pull. You take one pull thing, and I'll pull the other one. I'm thinking it's like a wheelbarrow, but you drag it like the opposite
Yeah.
of a wheelbarrow.
for sure,
Is
for
it-
sure.
Oh, yikes.
That way you
Yeah.
can't look into it when he's pushing it.
Oh, like you want him to kind of like pull it, yeah.
At the front.
Yeah.
Well, we'll say like it usually has two spokes in the front, so that if you had a horse to kind of, you could use a horse to pull it if needed. In this case, you guys just found like a big stick to kind of stick in the front that goes across the two spokes, and both of you are pushing on it.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, he kind of, he makes small chit chat with you guys.
Wait. Can like Terrence? I was like, oh, it's kind of hot, and like take off his jacket and like put it on top of the.
Oh, I thought you were trying to like seduce the guard or something. Like,
no, just like, well, I gotta take this off real quick, and he just puts it on top of the box.
uh-huh. And yeah, that's fine. He's not looking back there anymore.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, you can kind of see a glimmer of like hopefulness as far as maybe Redcap will share some of this ale if he can kind of get you guys back, right? But he kind of he doesn't talk about much. He I guess as far as small chit chat goes, he mentions like he can't wait for his shift to be over. Stuff like that. And not a lot happens during his during this time of night anyways. He's glad to have something to do to pass by.
You don't deal with any like gangs, like I feel like we saw one of those rats. What were they the other day? Terrible business.
Yeah. First of all, what is up with the rat problem here in this city?
Oh.
I didn't know we had a rat problem.
Well, like the rat leader stole this cart. Like that's who stole it.
We did hear some. Well, we thought rumors about things gone missing, but I mean,
have there been other things? Have there been
no,
other things?
just people reporting things missing. Nothing big, but nothing to create a whole side quest for or anything like that.
Like your
what was the gang that we got involved with?
Hey, give me 1 second.
Do you remember what it was called?
I wrote it down somewhere. I think. What's this? Oh, I'm getting my notes mixed up between my
Campaigns.
Yeah. Let's see if I have them. Journal.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so what was the question?
The gang that was threatening the child.
I think it was like the Ash Rats or something.
Oh yeah, the Ash Rats. It's kind of a play on words for the Ashen Imperium.
They're not related to the rats that stole this stuff, though, right?
No, the rats kind of underneath the city are more bestial in nature.
Yeah.
The Ash Rats are just kind of a local thug gang.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe more than local. Maybe like I don't know, a mafia type deal.
I'll
Let's just
ask
say
the
you messed
guard.
up.
What we've also come in contact with these Ash Rats gangs. What do you know about them?
Thugs. All of them. I'd say stay away from them. We've had some run-ins with them. We jail them, they get released, they go back to being thugs, and the cycle repeats.
Are they connected with the rebels at all?
Rebels? What do you mean?
Well, like when we got here, there was like an attack on the city.
Oh, you were at the gate when that happened.
Yeah.
I would say the Accord is probably a little more organized than the Ash Rats. But, you know, they have some thoughts about how we run things.
But they're not connected.
Not that I'm aware of, but I wouldn't put it past those heretics to get the Ash Rats involved and to initiate disorderly activities.
Oh, well, looks like we're here. Gonna come in and get a drink?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to presume.
Well, are you allowed to drink on the job?
I just we get a mandatory 30-minute break.
Hey, I just want to say, I'm a doctor. You know what? I declare it necessary. I think it's good for the spirit.
For his stomach?
Yeah, for the stomach as well, but good.
Well, I wouldn't, argue against a doctor now.
Yeah.
So
We
he
bang
kinda-
the door and like get red cap.
okay. And
We're all three back.
Redcap noticed you guys step in, and he sees the two of you, and he's in good spirits. He's smiling, and then he noticed the third person come through, clad in Imperium armor. You see his jolly face turn to caution for just a slight second. And he's not sure how to play it, but he ignores you for now.
And then we'll just hold our hand up.
I want to secretly reassure him. Now we don't know what's in these barrels, but we've decided that we want to try some of it. Just kind of give him a wink.
Yes, the barrel's full of the finest ale in all the city. This is Redcap speaking.
Well, now we're allowed to get a full pint, right? And I give him a little wink. Now that we have the missing cart.
Oh, yes, to the heroes of this lovely tavern. He kind of yells across the tavern, for bringing back much needed ale. And you hear a couple people in the far back of the room, kind of raising their mug and toast. It's
Obviously, the full size mug.
yeah. He goes, it's and even if I don't put it on the house, I'm sure someone here will pay for it. And he goes, he gets 3 mugs and he puts it down. He goes, now I don't remember employing an Imperium guard. And he the guard goes, well, I just found them pushing a very heavy cart around, and I decided to help out. He kind of side eyes you guys.
Couldn't have done it without him.
There's the box that has the Imperium, like, like the symbol on it.
Uh-huh.
I put my shirt over it, right?
Yeah.
I just go, where do you want the perishable goods? Is this like, should I take this to the back, or is this, and I want to kind of get in front of the guard and just kind of lift up the shirt a little bit and flip it down.
Well, I would say you guys left the cart kind of at the door.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Then I don't want to bring it in. I don't want to make that scene.
Yeah. But he does kind of, to answer your question, he would probably say, you can actually just bring the whole cart around back underneath the shed.
Yeah, I can do that.
And one of the guard goes, as he takes a sip, he's like, yeah, he kind of turns with you to kind of go help you.
Oh, we got it. It's just around the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy the fruits of your labor, you know.
And at this point, like, as if you guys are like heading out to kind of return the cart around back, you see you leave a pretty satisfied guard at the bar, right? With Redcap kind of chatting him up, looking over his shoulders at you guys. Just kind of a quick glance of acknowledgement as you guys do so. Now, you guys, I'm assuming, I mean, there's nothing, unless you guys wanted to do something with the card. There's actually, I mean, it's just a play out as far as you bring it to the back. Some time passes, you go back into the tavern. Good?
Yeah. Unless, did we want to see what was in it, or did we?
Is it like an unlocked box?
As far as you're aware, it's kind of like sealed. Like, you know, a crate that's kind of been nailed together.
Oh, Wayne stuff is here.
Okay, hold on.
Don't let him in.
He's already been there for a minute. Oh, I didn't see that. What is up?
Hey, Kevin. I told these guys to let me know if you are on.
Oh.
I saw the message. I didn't see him join the table.
I just joined in there.
So
I saw a long time ago, but I didn't say anything.
A long time ago, like 30 seconds ago.
All right, so to kind of catch you up real quick, Kevin,
pushing a cart.
You guys were returning the cart back to the cart full of the Dragon Respite Ale that you've recovered from the rats in the sewers. You guys were pushing the cart back to Redcap, who is the tavern owner. On the way, in the last session, I spent a fear token to have a guard question what you guys were doing in the middle of the night. Your companions have delivered on some of these roles, presence roles, to convince that, basically telling him the truth, but leaving out the fact that there's an Asham Imperium crate among the ale barrels, which would have been highly suspicious, right? Why would an Asham Imperium crate be among a tavern owner's wares or stock? Anyways, convinced them, and convinced actually the guard to push the cart, help you guys push the cart back to the tavern, and now the guard's basically talking to Redcap at the bar. The Redcap's like chatting him up while you guys are meant to push the cart around the side to the back underneath the shed. I was gonna speed through it by saying that you guys do so, some time passes and goes back, but you guys are in discussion of whether or not to look in the crate.
I mean, the thing is, if it's sealed, he'll know that we opened it.
Not necessarily. He didn't see the crate, right? He just saw the wagon, and he didn't know if the other people opened it up.
That's true. That's true. What do you
So
think,
you guys
little guy?
push it around the back. I'll go ahead and tell you, like, it's like empty. There's not a lot of activity going on back here. Off in the distance, you might hear someone kind of like moping in an alleyway. Maybe got a little bit too drunk and now just crying. But it's like distant. But otherwise, you're kind of by yourself. The three of you in a cart underneath the shed.
Now, here's my point. I think we should look at it because we didn't get to see what was in the last crate, and it's kind of killing me. So
That's true.
also,
Crate boys.
what?
It could just be crate boys, you know, just getting crate for people.
Yeah, I'm not a delivery boy. I'm a doctor who sometimes delivers.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys are gonna attempt to look into the contents of the crate.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least, unless someone stops them, that's what Terrence is gonna do.
I'm good with it.
How does that?
Okay.
Oh,
So you guys kind of move, your coat aside, maybe put it back on, and you see the crate with kind of a slightly worn, sign of the Ashen Imperium stamped on the crate itself. You kind of look around and you don't see, like, it doesn't open. It seems like you're gonna have to break into it. Would you like to kind of use a strength check to kind of force your way through it, or maybe use a finesse check to see if you can kind of like find the spot where you can look into it? Maybe like move something and then whatever.
what? Don't.
Do you want to handle it?
What's this guy's name? What's Kevin's name again? I can't remember.
Kale
Kale.
Dexmore.
Kale. Dude, Kale, can you help us at all? Like, aren't you a thief?
Oh, yeah, you're made for this type of thing.
let me.
And you're little.
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah.
being-
Let me try to help you guys out. It's been a while.
Hey, Kale, I just want to point it out. If we don't get to see what's in this box either, it's over for us.
I've presented 2 boxes for you guys, and you guys didn't look through any of them.
I wasn't there.
You were there. You're the reason why we didn't look.
So are you gonna open it or not?
Thank you.
So this was the box with the crest.
Yeah.
Of the
Yes.
Yeah.
Imperium. And we were told, just to recap, we were told to get it, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, we weren't told to get the box. We were just told to.
Well,
get the
you
card.
were told to get his stuff back. He was Redcap was pretty much being a little bit shady about it, but he didn't really tell you that there was an Ashen Imperium crate among his stuff.
Yeah. Dude, we
I'm
gotta
gonna
get
say
some
let's
levels
open it.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to open it.
Okay. Roll for. Are you going to brute force your way through it, or are you going to kind of tinker with it to kind of see what's in it?
I kind of want to tinker it.
Okay. Go for it.
You got good finesse, right?
Yes. Roll a finesse check.
Hey, let's go.
Wow. Almost crit that. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give yourself a.
I'm maxed out.
Okay. All right. So, what you you kind of find a loose board, if you will, and you're able to kind of pry off at least the single nail that was keeping that board in place. And then you kind of pick it up, and then you kind of just counterclockwise move it out of the way, and you look into the crate. What you see before you, well, let me actually get some background information here, okay? How familiar are you guys, your characters, with Earth's and specifically Therion's domain? Are you guys from this area? Are you guys here in search of, what is the background, so I can kind of give you some general information maybe that you would know, or
I do. Terrence is not from this city at all. Like, I think he lived most of his life in the woods, in a hermitage building type of thing.
Okay.
So, I'm assuming he doesn't know much about the city.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I studied it in like the school, the Butler School, but like I always pictured that was like from a big city with the Butler School, and then got sent out to the forest.
Okay.
Don't make a mistake.
What's the capital place called?
The capital, this place is called Earth's End, and it's like kind of the last major city before the Therion's domain.
Yeah.
You can look on the background of Roll20 to see the.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I mean, common knowledge, I would say, around nothing like. Oh, I don't think I would know the ins and outs of it.
But you have pretty good, like you've been here before.
Yeah.
Okay, and that makes sense because Lucerne is like he ventures here quite frequently.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of know. I mean, maybe not know the ins and outs. I would say then probably Terrence is like the least knowledgeable about this area and its resources. And one more thing, I kind of understand Kale's reason for being here. He's basically just following Lucerne around. What is Terrence? I guess Michael and Terrence's goal here is roughly the same.
Well,
I can't remember.
I will say
think
general knowledge. You guys know that among the domains of the dragons, like there's like kind of like it's like a frontier of like riches and stuff. Like there's like wealth to be made. Now this particular area, the Therion's domain, is the Ashen Imperium has a pretty like good chokehold on it.
So, Terrence's background, a quick rundown. I think this is what we settled on. Is that at some point in time he helped someone, and that like that person kind of he healed someone, and that person it was like a kind of a minor thing, and that person told another person, and they kind of like, you know, as telephone goes on, it kind of blew it out of proportion. So they're like, we got to send someone to like help this person, and then they send Michael, right?
Yeah, because he's like a
Because
doctor, right?
he's like an up and coming doctor. He's this fat, like amazing healer,
Okay.
and then he gets there, and it's just like this kind of a guy just like training under another hermit in the woods, and then I think he actually
Did it burn
tried.
down?
What?
Did the hermitage burn down? Is that why we left?
Yeah, it was. He tried making his own clinic, and then the clinic burned down. He
Okay.
did his own unlicensed clinic, and then the clinic burned down. And then now he's like, well, maybe I'll go to actually learn more about medicine and like explore a little bit.
Okay. Would it be too? I mean, you can nick this, but like, would it be too far of a stretch to say that maybe part of it is also like you know that there are kind of like people make wealth here, at least in the domain, and maybe you're just trying to gain back some of them, maybe restart your clinic.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Just at least, you know, he probably lost, you know, everything he cared about, like as far as like material wealth.
Oh,
So like he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go just try to make money
Okay.
somewhere else.
All right. With that said, in order of Kale, then Michael, and Terrence, you guys went from most knowledgeable to least knowledgeable. What you see before you in this crate, these are called. This is a little again more oversight, but we'll just. There's a couple different names for this. Okay. But among locals, this is called like marrow. Okay, like bone marrow. Okay. But there's also other names. Probably the more commonly associated name for this thing is called Gravel's Heart.
Gravel's Heart.
Okay. And what it just seems like simple river rock. Okay, in varying sizes. They can be as small as like a fist to something as big as a, I don't know, a head. Okay.
And what was it was called marrow and something else?
Yeah. Some people call it like, it's kind of more slang. It's called marrow, like bone marrow. But kind of the official name for it is called gravel heart.
It's like, is it like a gray color you said?
Yeah, like it kind of just looks like a rock. But it's a little bit more distinguishable because it has like it feels, I mean, like as far as the exterior, it looks like a rock, but upon closer inspection it kind of looks like bone. And what you know that this commodity is found throughout Therion's domain, and like people mine for this stuff.
Interesting.
Now the two of you might not know this, but Kale would know this. This is like contraband, and the reason why is because this stuff has high properties as far as for construction, for fuel. And it is something the Imperium sees as their own. Let's see, hold on.
Basically, good for buildings and stuff.
Yeah. So here, why don't you guys can do a group check for knowledge.
Okay.
If anybody wants to help, well, choose your leader, and then the other two will use their reaction to help.
Let's see. I've got.
I will not be the leader.
Yeah, I got a -1 in knowledge.
I'll
dude.
be the leader since I somewhat know this stuff. What is the it's advantage, right?
Not
No.
like that. So what happens is
remember.
they can roll something to assist you. If they roll well, they give you a +1. If they roll poorly, they give you a -1.
Oh, so do they roll first?
Yeah, they have to roll first.
No, you. Yeah.
This
I'm gonna roll instinct, and I'm gonna be like on guard for somebody walking in, so that we can focus. That's like the idea.
my thought was also as instinct, but the instinct being like he's kind of a doctor. He's dealt with like a number of different like chemicals and like different like properties of things. So he's like kind of gonna bite it, like look at it is just like knock it against other stones, see if it does anything. Like see if like can I.
Okay, well,
I don't
let's
know,
say
like-
as your
I don't know. Otherwise, I can do a crappy knowledge check, but that's all.
Okay, I would
Like-
say before you so you pick one up, and before you kind of, you feel how extremely heavy it is. This is maybe the reason why you guys are struggling so much with pushing the cart. Like if it's just ale, whatever, right? But this crate made that cart so much heavier based off of the property of this thing. And like it's even if it's like a small stone, it feels like it's 6 times heavier. Okay. I would probably suggest before you go to hit it against something,
Okay.
that Kale would at least have the foresight to go, whoa, if he chooses to or not.
Yeah.
He's like
I need you to hold on there, cowboy.
grabs the arm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your help,
So
Terrence.
Are we rolling? Does our instinct rolls help or?
Oh, I didn't see your instincts roll.
I didn't roll yet.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
that was
I got a crit.
I got the same crit.
I wish they would not put it in the
Color.
blue. Yeah, they could
I
have.
know.
All right, whatever.
It's like a purple.
Yeah,
versus-
What do you do with
Right.
it should be
crits?
red for fail.
I mean,
and then
technically it's just a
blue.
+1, but maybe I'll give you a +2.
So here's the thing. So we're in the middle of the night, right? We're hauling this wagon, and we want to we open this box, and we want to look exactly what the stuff is. Am I correct in that it's middle of the night?
Yeah, it's in the middle of the night.
Okay. Since knowing that we're gonna open this stuff,
Well, you already did, but yeah.
I guess in my knowledge, I'll be like, why, find a safe place to kind of like, so we don't stand out in the open.
Oh, you guys are
Okay.
underneath the shed.
Oh, okay. What I'm getting at is I
Uh-huh.
have an ability called Scoundrel.
Uh-huh.
It's you had advantage on rolls
Okay.
to either negotiate criminal, detect lie, or find a safe place to hide.
Mm.
Would this be considered like a safe place to hide so there's not like peering eyes or Well, we're
Yes, but I
cracking
don't
this-
see how this helps you with a knowledge roll.
I guess
advantage?
But you're not hiding.
The hiding doesn't
Hiding-
give you knowledge of it.
Yeah.
I guess okay.
I see what you're saying, but I'm not seeing how the advantage would come into play here.
Okay, I will just. You said 2.
You get basically +4 to the roll, but on top, but you know what? I will give you advantage roll because you have been here for a while. Now an advantage roll is just add a d6
Yeah.
to your roll.
So it's +4.
Plus
that
4
plus two?
plus a d6 on top of
Okay.
your roll.
Wow, I'm so glad you guys helped me out there.
Okay.
So that's a fear.
So since it's
Nice.
an action roll, I get to add a fear to mine.
Yes.
Okay. You know what this is. Like, you correctly identify what it is. You know the properties of it. Now you don't know all the intricate details and all the uses for it. But you know this is like, you know, this is what you do know. You know Red Cap should not have this.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, it's pretty clear based off of the fact
Yeah.
that this is an Ashen Imperium crate. It's contraband because this is basically what the Imperium teaches as to be sacred relics. And they basically say anybody that are in possession of this are spiritual thieves.
Spiritual thieves.
Okay.
Okay. I'm relating this information.
Now, you also know that they're unstable. This is probably why you were able to kind of warn Terrence not to bang it against something.
Is it a
Um,
bomb? Do I know that?
Not necessarily
lead to
like an
building a bomb.
explosion. So these, these are highly condensed stones with gravity magic.
Oh. That's what you meant by building.
Okay.
Okay. And you know that they are placed under like structures and stuff like that to keep the shifting land of Therion's domain. All the land here is actually hard to build on, but these stones make it possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, specifically Earth's End or like the whole domain? The whole Midrose domain?
Therion's domain and Earth's End. It doesn't reach further inland, but for this kind of area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They also, because of that property, they also are extremely good as like basically an everlasting coal source. So the most common use of these, like especially the smaller stones, are like, and you'll find this out when you like, especially upper class, they use the smaller stones for like forever lanterns. They basically can light forever.
Mm.
Okay, but there is some sort of like process to it, right? It's not like something that can just you set one on fire. No. In its current state,
So
it's pretty
basically-
unstable.
Uranium 235.
Sure.
It's like a magic stone that stays hot forever. It makes light.
Look
Yeah.
at the gentle green glow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what you do know, since your roll is pretty high. I don't really know how to do a negative for a knowledge roll. Maybe I can say like
Oh, we just got
you
scared
also
of it.
think it's a delicacy in some areas of the world.
Do I really think that?
Yep.
Okay. I relate that message, but not in a very confident way.
Okay, that's pretty good. I would say you're unsure. You're like, I think this is all that it is.
Yeah.
So, you're telling me people eat rocks?
I heard this from a fellow classmate. Maybe he was pulling my leg.
Terrence might try to eat one if you tell him that.
No, I don't. You know, those guys were. They weren't very nice people to me during school. So
School. Were you bullied?
no,
Is
We-
that
we
why
had
you
different
are a slave
factions
now?
within
Did they sell you as a
our-
slave?
no.
Yeah.
Sometimes I bullied them.
Oh, by the way, this stuff is like rare. It's not like easy to find stuff.
Career. So, like, if I put one of these things in my pocket, what's gonna happen?
Probably
Kale.
nothing.
Your pants fall down.
Just one
It's
of
too
them.
heavy.
Yeah, is it gonna like? Is it gonna be obvious?
No, I mean, I probably nothing's gonna happen. I'm not sure.
Well,
So-
So
do you
What if we
think?
box it back
Do you
up?
think he'll notice that it's missing? This.
I
Well,
don't.
what is he gonna do? Like, say, like, "Oh, do you have contraband?" And we'll be like, "I don't know. Do you?"
I mean, here's the thing. We tell them it got dragged. We saw it got dragged, and we got there in time, but they were already rummaging through the wagon. This is what it's like.
Now you may have missed this part, but we like did a couple winks at him, and we kind of indicated that we were keeping something secret. So we might
We did do that.
We might need to leave something there. That's all I'm getting at.
I don't think we should probably steal it,
I don't think
Oh,
we need to give
or
it to
really
them.
any of it.
Yeah, and you probably, if you do try to steal it, you probably won't be able to carry that crate around.
A secret, yeah.
You'll have to carry
Also-
the entire cart.
You know, as much as I love expensive contraband, I do think it might be hard to find a fence. I'm from the woods.
Okay, what about this? What if we take a rock and like bury it in the stall, and we can come back later and get one rock if we need to, like, get a lot of money.
Maybe if we figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, and plus it's like good for foundations, right? Like, what is it gonna do?
At least pick a pretty one. That's all. That's all I'm going for.
Oh,
Do
boy.
it.
Okay, hurry up and bury it, and then we'll while you bury it, Kale, we'll because you're good at hiding stuff. You know, you're the hider guy.
I'm not the one that wants to keep it. I'm gonna let one of you guys bury it.
All right. Well, you don't get any, so
That's okay.
We'll keep this precious stone to ourselves. And then I do
You can
So-
name it my precious.
Are you taking one stone or what?
the best looking stone in the crate.
So you
Of
basically have like from this size to this size.
I think secret mission make a cane out of the forbidden stone, like the cane with the cane head out of the forbidden stone, and
Uh-huh.
that's a secret mission. Um,
Question: would people
so-
easily recognize that stone?
Probably not from a distance.
But like, if we were, let's say, going through a gate and there are guards checking everybody's passes.
Oh, I mean, it's everybody knows about this stuff. It's just highly
don't-
regulated by the Ashen Imperium.
Okay.
like I just don't understand what you don't understand about burying it for later. I mean, and then if he finds it, it's like, yeah, we brought the box, and it's one fell out. Ooh, sorry.
Oh my word.
Okay, so are you just gonna bury it right, kind of here?
I mean,
in the
somewhere,
corner. In the corner.
yeah, in a corner, like.
But somewhere you guys know and nobody else.
Yeah. Nobody else knows.
Okay, but probably something like away from plain sight, because I'd imagine probably unearthed area would be noticeable, unless they think it's just
Yeah.
eroded, making divots in their land. Okay,
I could, yes.
I'm not gonna even make you roll for this. You can just do it.
Yeah.
All right. So
Nice.
I'm assuming that you guys put the crate back together as much as you can.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, we could still say that it was just broken into, but we just didn't. It still had some. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys do so, and after some time, you make your way back inside.
yeah.
No, I go back to being disguised before I go in there.
I think you are already disguised.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you walk back in. It's been a little bit of time between you guys uncovering what's in there, burying the thing. You go in. You don't see the guard anymore. But you do see Redcap kind of tending to the bar and expectantly waiting for you guys. As you guys kind of come up to the... Sorry, go ahead.
Is the guard gone now?
Yeah,
Sorry,
the
I
guard is
missed that.
gone.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys kind of walk up, he kind of like does a little head kind of like towards the corner of the bar where there's like less traffic and kind of out of the way, as he's got like these monkey bars above the bar that he swings over and he kind of props himself on the edge. There's 3 stools set out for you guys. And he's got his hand on his hip. A job well done, I assume?
Well done.
Yeah.
Yes, Master Carter.
I
I'd be good. Yeah. Yes.
did. You did scare me for a little bit, bringing that guard in with you.
What would we be scared about?
Well,
Well. Yeah,
considering
well,
all the
We're
looks
not
we've
really
exchanged.
from around here. We're not really from around here.
Fair
I
enough.
whispered to him. What happens when you eat it?
He's kind of taken aback. He goes, we generally just, and he kind of testing the waters here. We drink our ale instead of eat.
I think it. Did you know what was in the cart?
Do you know what's in the cart? All right. He goes,
Apparently,
okay, I give up.
a rare delicacy is what we're being told.
He's still kind of like,
Sometimes you have to look.
he goes, all right. He kind of leans in and he whispers. He goes, all right. It sounds like the gig's up.
What?
And I didn't want to get you guys involved. The less you know, the better. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm sure you
We got
located something that's a little bit different than the rest of the things. Did you happen to look inside of it?
I really want to take over.
What?
I'm not playing my role very well.
Saya. It was when we went to retrieve the wagon. It was busted open, and I had told my good friend here that in some places it's edible. What are you talking about?
First of all, if I think I know what you think you're talking about, we don't eat this stuff.
It did look like rocks. I'll give it that.
Well, yes, I'd never eat rocks, first of all, and I wouldn't eat anything that looks like rocks.
Could be a jawbreaker.
Yeah, maybe just suck on it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, anyhow, if that's all you're concerned about, we can be done with our conversation. Thank you so much for a job well done, and he kind of reaches back.
I might not know what these rocks are, but there was. Why did it have an Ashen Imperium on it? Is that? And he whispers that part, by the way. I didn't do a good job of that, but he whispers that. Well, why he does have the Ashen Imperium on it?
He scratches the back of his head, and he goes, "Well, matching your voice level." He goes, "Well, owning a tavern and running this place of business is nice and all, but you and I both know that everybody that comes to Earth Inns is looking to make it big. You know, this just seems to be my niche. I sell this stuff to the black market, make a fortune off of it."
Nice.
Did you ever think of taking off the logo before you shipped it?
Well, first of all, it came from a reliable source that was being shipped here, hidden among our weekly supply of ale.
Was that Kevin?
Wait,
Kale? Was that Kale's job?
How often do you get the shipment, sire?
Well, the ale weekly. I just happened to be able to locate someone to sneak in a specific box, possibly stolen from the Asham Imperium.
Out of have I seen a box like this from Lucian
This is a crate.
or a crate?
The one that you got was like more of a little box.
Okay.
Did we remember that one being heavier than it should have been?
No.
Because we didn't open it. No. Huh. Sell it for a fortune.
I'm out of character. I'm really trying hard. Like, I thought I was gonna play a good character.
Hey, this is still brand new and a whole. We're only 4 sessions in. If you need to still explore your character, feel free. Live your life.
He's a free spirit.
Oh boy.
He
Well,
goes.
I guess we'll. You are gonna pay us, right? I mean, fortune.
I can't remember if he did half up front, half later. He probably didn't do that.
Let me see. I wrote that down.
We did. It's a very Kevin thing to write down, and I really appreciate that. Actually.
Money? Yeah, dude, Kevin. All money.
No, we did not get it. He just offered us a side quest. Or whatever.
Yeah. He basically offered
That was it.
free rooms for the night
Yeah.
and promise of coins.
Oh.
Coins, plural coins.
But he does reach back and basically give you a handful of coins.
Okay.
Is he?
He goes, and then he reaches back again and gives you another handful of coins. First is for the job. Second, so that you kind of keep it on the DL.
So we get 2 handful of coins.
Yeah.
Make it 3.
Well,
No. Wait, here. You know what? Tail didn't get the last handful of coins. So in the bounty, the bodyguard did such a great job during the fight. There's rats. You see, there's rats, big ones. I'll give the Michael, Mr. Kane, the second handful. If that's,
Okay.
I'll take it.
Thank you, Terry.
Now listen, I think we've at least stayed clear of you guys being involved in this in any way. Okay? And if you want to stay uninvolved, this is the last we'll ever talk about it. But since you guys did such a good job, if I ever find myself needing some help, would it be okay to reach out? And he leans in. If there's money to go around, I'm willing to make it go around.
Daya, can we have a moment to talk amongst ourselves?
Oh, you can have the whole evening. Sleep on it if you want. You know where to find me.
So, yeah, we'll think about it.
You see, while he's kind of like there, you see kind of his tail reach back, pick up 3 um, mugs, and he slides it in front of you guys, like, on the house, and enjoy your evening at the Dragon's Respite. And you see him kind of do a backflip off the table and then reaches up for the rails and kind of go down the bar.
I just imagine that we go sit at like a corner table, you know, like
Mhm.
the dusty, dark corner.
Like Aragorn.
Yeah,
I think
and
it
once we sit down, I like start making. I got my tea set out, and I start making some tea for myself. You know, it's the end of the day.
Oh,
Tea
you
time.
start making tea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
While we discuss, and it's like this whole process.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He lights a little fire. There's like a magic fire thingy that heats up the water.
Mhm.
It's probably fueled by the rocks.
You
Yeah.
know, once you
That's
get
not bad.
used to the tea, you can't go back to the regular stuff again. You know, he's just too good at it. Like,
It's pretty good.
just
Do you need one too, Kale?
No, thank you.
Okay. Oh, too good for us.
I mean, I'm drinking my own.
Ale
Yeah.
concoction. All right, but like, do we want to be bad?
I don't.
I don't. You know, we had that fun, but I did. It's a short end down that route.
I think I agree. Maybe it's just good to have a friend, you know. Like,
Yeah.
we got a guy for that. But like, we're not in that, you know.
That's not that. That's above us. That's below us. Sorry.
Yeah.
But it's good to have contacts everywhere.
While you guys
Yes.
in the middle of it, you see one of the tavern maids kind of walk by. It's like, any refills?
I took like maybe 2 sips. Ah, no, thank you.
Okay.
Could you
And then
turn
she kinda
this
walks
into a
off.
You guys
What?
have sweet potato fries.
Sweet potato fries.
Yeah. And then once I like finish my tea, I put everything back together, get ready for bed. Start shutting her down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, with that, you guys find your rooms and basically kind of are expectingly. Well, you note that tomorrow morning, bright and early, you are to escort Lucerne to
That's right.
the upper district. So not really knowing what to expect, besides that it is a job that can get you into higher circles. And he actually didn't even share any details about it, but you guys decided to accept. Okay. So
Can
with
I-
that, yeah, go ahead.
I have a special ability to once per long rest, you can create a space of natural serenity within close range.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I can drop the stress of me and teammates down by a total of my instinct.
Okay.
What stress are you at? What stress is Michael at, Noah?
I'm at. I don't have any stress. I have
Okay.
1 HP. Is that true?
Wow. There's no way.
No.
No, you have 1 marked.
Is that how much I've? Do you
should
get to
have
mark?
5 left. Right?
Are you supposed to start at 7 and then go down, or do you mark up?
You start at nothing being marked and you mark it as you go.
Okay.
There should be 6 marked total.
I
Or
have
6
7.
slots. Oh, okay.
Because he has a different character.
Ah, that's right.
class.
I have
Okay,
3
then-
stress.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't have
use
any
my
stress.
ability on myself and knock my stress down by 2. If you need to be healed, let me know. But
No, I can heal myself,
all right.
but also long rest. So
Okay,
then
so
long rest.
yeah, you guys are going to take long rest now. You basically you're swapping domain cards in your loadout. Actually, after this session, you guys can level.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So long rests, we could tend to.
There's
wounds.
like a list of actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna clear stress
Okay,
and repair my armor.
and you can just describe briefly how you clear your stress.
Sleeping in a bed.
If there's anything impactful you'd like to let the group know, that's great. But if not, you're maybe just the routine of going to bed can help you clear stress.
I think me sleeping on an actual bed rather than sleeping in a wagon,
Hmm.
kind of relaxing. 'Cause most,
Okay.
most of the time I spent with Lucian, he gets the the room and I get the wagon.
I can't remember what my guy does.
Well, you can do tend to all wounds, clear all stress, repair all armor.
You could
Sure.
in the character sheet, if you go to
Oh,
the
yeah.
top right, there's a downtime. You could click, and then anything in there, just set the move and hit confirm, and it should reset the stuff in the character sheet.
Yeah.
You can
there
do
we go.
2.
According to this, move 1 and 2.
Well, I have no stress. My armor's down, so I'm gonna prepare for the next day. He's just gonna like go through all the medicine he knows in his mind, and what are some things that might happen, like
Oh, you know.
and is there a project I should work on?
Oh, dude.
I don't remember what I was doing.
What? What was that,
project,
Kevin?
That would be fun.
Oh, I don't. What do we do when we level up?
I'm not gonna start a project.
I'm just gonna prepare twice and have like so much hope.
Projects, you kind of just do whatever you want.
think-
It's like
yeah, but I
the
need to. I need
Yeah.
to think of a good project before I just start.
yeah. I just did 2 prepare for tomorrow's to get to hope.
Okay.
Have we done any
I
projects?
gain fear equal to number of PCs plus 1d4.
Dude, you're like maxed out on fear, aren't you?
Not quite.
What is this?
So 3 plus 2.
We're leveling up right now
Uh,
or after?
after the session.
Okay, yeah.
And before Michael King goes to like goes to bed, he like has to say his little chant. Where chaos reigns, we bring order. And that's his dedicated. He's like praying it basically, like
Okay.
is it?
Nice. All right. So, does that conclude your long rest?
Yes.
Okay. So, with that, in the morning, let's see. In the morning, as you kind of head out of your rooms down into the main lobby, if you will, where all the tables and stuff are set, you see Lucerne sitting at one of them, patiently waiting. You, Lucerne, and Kale. Lucerne is sitting, Kale's kind of just standing next to him. But the rest of you kind of touch base. He goes, "Oh, good morning."
Good morning, master.
Good morning. Morning.
Are you, did you have a good night rest? And are you ready to, venture forth and see what the day has for us?
Obviously.
Yes, always.
Oh. Can I undo my nothing for preparing? My hope is already full, but can I like clean my arm like extra because we were just in the mud in the sewers?
Oh, yeah, sure.
And just,
Yeah.
Spend time cleaning it. Just look really good.
Okay.
Like he's looking pretty good.
And he goes, "Okay, well, follow me." So he kind of leads you guys out of the tavern, and just outside you see, you see that he picks up the crate. Well, not necessarily a crate. It's just a small box now, and that was on the table. And he takes it and he kind of hides it underneath his little jacket. Okay. In a pocket probably. And he also grabs his cane off the table and he starts leading you guys out. And basically, I mean, there's not much to say. That you guys walk through some familiar streets and some not so familiar streets, especially as you get closer to the upper district. You cross the iconic bridge that kind of connects the gap that's separating the lower district and the upper district. It's very well-made bridge, ornate, and basically this is the first step into wealth. Okay. You get up to the gate and immediately you can smell the scent of burning cedar and oils. The Ashguard here wears capes of deep crimson over their polished black plate. Lucerne kind of leans into you guys. Word of advice. I would probably stay silent. Look at the floor if you have to. Let me do the talking. These people see men like you as little more than sharpened iron. Try not to give them a reason to use you.
It's like Gandalf. Better not say anything at all.
Um,
Zips and zips.
so he kind of gets up to the gate, and one of the Ashen guards, Imperium guards, comes up to you guys and says, "State your business." Lucerne immediately says, "I have something to deliver to House Vanar. These are my companions, personal bodyguards. Bottom line, official business." And he flashes a silver medallion of sort. And the Ashguard checks it, confirms it with his, he kind of looks back and nods to the two that are keeping watch at the gate. And he steps aside and lets you guys through while the gate opens up. You would imagine the gates normally would creak, but these are like gliding. Someone keeps up with this gate and oils it, if you will. And so he lets you through, and it almost doesn't feel like the same city now that you're here. And there's like a different, more elegant pattern of like stonework here, even on the kind of the stonework beneath your feet as you kind of walk across them. During this, you see Lucerne kind of leading along, kind of hobbling, using his cane to keep him upright, and he keeps kind of a hand over the spot where he's got this box tucked in as he's walking along with his cane. Let's see. He basically leads you to House Vanar, up the steps, and into basically the door of this building. He checks in with one of the guards, again, an Ashen Imperium guard, who opens the door, lets you through, and you see that this initial entryway is a dome of obsidian-like stone, polished, reflective, and black. And then kind of accented by like gold lines that kind of make up the shape and the different designs of this house. Clear as day, again, a picture of wealth. Let's see. Eventually you make it to a room that you were directed towards by the guard, as if expecting you. And you were taken into a large study. You meet, as you enter the room, you meet the eyes of, you assume, the master of the house. This man turns toward you, and kind of meets you halfway into a study. You don't see, it's almost as he glides towards you. And you're not sure if it's like just the way he walks, or maybe he does hover. But what's more important than the elegant black kind of tunic that he's wearing is a glass eye. And it seems as though it's glowing. He kind of looks at Lucerne. He goes, Lucerne, you look weary. I trust the journey from the mud was worth the effort.
The journey from the mud, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Is he just being cautious?
Yeah.
Like, or is it? Yeah, okay.
Let's see. He goes, so, do you have it? And Lucerne doesn't actually say, but he nods. And he pulls from underneath his jacket and presents a box. And he hands it over to Kale.
I'll hold on to it.
Okay. He Maynard. Well, he goes. Well, Maynard says, kind of nods towards you. He goes, "Open it."
Yes, sire. And I shaking. Open the lid.
Okay. As you do this and it's like fully open, Lucerne says, Inquisitor Vanar, as you can see, all is there. And if you guys kind of peer at the box, you see a verdant sigil of sorts. Very bright green. And now that you have a little bit of time to observe it, the room itself feels a little bit heavy.
But after he opens the box?
Yeah, after he opens the box, as if like its very presence is kind of being permeated through the room. Now this isn't just a like, oh wow kind of feeling. It's more of like an actual physical presence, like the room feels heavy. Not so much that it's like overwhelming, but it's like kind of an undertone. Maynard like leans in with his and he kind of inspects it with his lens. He goes, "It appears genuine. The sigil hums. It appears that it remembers its purpose, even if the mortals who found it have forgotten theirs. Though, it does seem like a fragment is missing from the lower crest's Moreau. A chip, or perhaps a theft." And he eyes Lucerne very closely. Lucerne, standing there, goes, "Lost to the ages, my lord. The raiders who held it before me were careless. I brought all that remained." And is anybody being extra perceptive?
I don't know about perceptive, but I'm sure Terrence was really trying to figure out what it was. So even though it's not the best, can I do an intelligence roll and seeing like if I know anything about this sigil that seems
Yeah, go ahead and roll a knowledge.
obviously.
I am being perceptive.
What
I would
interests
say
me the
all
most
of you
is-
will have, if you're trying to discern what it is, you'll have, oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's not being perceptive or
Oh.
knowledgeable. Thinking
Yeah,
real hard.
I would say based off of the extreme rarity of this sigil, if you try to figure out what it is, you'll have basically a disadvantage on the roll.
With me holding it, do I feel? I mean, because we opened it and the air kind of feels, or the room kind of feels heavy.
Uh-huh.
With me holding it, do I get the sense of something else in my hands, or I don't know?
I mean, that's a crit. Okay. Let's see. Michael.
What I was more interested in is what I was going to say before you said to investigate the thing is this guy, in him being an inquisitor, is he like a human or he has a fake eye?
He does appear
That's really
human.
what I'm more interested in. Okay.
He's a kind of a thin man, but with very sharp features. Completely bald. He looks like the room that you guys are in, like just kind of like wearing obsidian black, kind of garnished in gold. Is there something specific you're trying to get to know about him, or?
Oh no, when you said he was an inquisitor, and what this thing was, that it was real, I was just thinking like, oh, is he
Okay.
like has a robot eye to detect magic or whatever?
Oh, yes. Actually, I think with a crit roll, you can probably discern that that's not a normal eye just used for seeing.
Okay.
No. What's the capabilities? You probably don't get that much, but you know that it is probably magical.
Yeah.
Okay. And sorry, Kale, what was your?
I guess. Yes, I'm being perceptive around like my surroundings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like me holding the box, do I feel like is it making? I don't know, because the room feels heavy once it was open.
Yeah.
Do I discern anything that I'm holding the box?
What are you trying to like? Are you discerning the box, the sigil, or are you trying to discern, like trying to figure out something about the room, the person that's in front of you?
The more about the sigil itself.
Okay.
Like
Roll an instinct check for me.
instinct. 9 with fear.
Okay. You are, maybe because you're such close proximity of the sigil, all you can feel is the weight of it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You do see the Inquisitor Vaynar, kind of pause for a long moment while what you guys did lasted for a second. He, at the kind of like talking to Lucerne and his response to the kind of the the fragment that's missing from the sigil. He narrows his eye, and not like hiding it. And this is like him like leaning forth with a lens, right? Kind of inspecting it, and he turns to the side to look at Lucerne, and he kind of narrows his eyes, and he stands back up. Merchant Lucerne, your trade routes are restored. Do not disappoint me again. He closes the box in your hand, Kale, and picks up the box, and in place of it, he gives you kind of a heavy scroll. And here is the letter of passage. He tells Lucerne, "This is your leash and your shield. Carry it. And the Ashguard will let you pass the gates into Therion's domain. Bring me back more than just stories, and you may find your way back to this hall one day."
Oh, back.
This is what we talked about. He found a piece of the treasure. And this is our key to getting into the dragon domain.
So Lucerne, he bows. He doesn't say anything. And then he turns to walk out, gesturing the rest of you guys to follow him. Okay.
And we're now. Are we gonna? Okay, I'll just let you talk. Sorry.
Yeah. So he basically, Lucerne at this point is leading you guys out of the house, and kind of back onto the main road that kind of leads out of the upper district. As he's walking along, he finds like a quiet section of the street and kind of pulls you off to the side. He says, you can see that Lucerne is visibly shaken. He says, well, that went as good as as one can expect.
What is he an inquisitor of? Does that mean?
He's an inquisitor for the Ashen Imperium, specifically stamping out heretics and taking care of hidden enemies. But I find him to be more of a politician these days.
You seem pretty shaken. Is that was he unexpected, or is there something we're missing that we should know?
He goes, "You saw his eye, right?"
Yeah, the glowing thing. Yeah. Hard not to look at it.
I think he suspects something. And I don't even know why I'm telling you this, but he has good reason to. The missing fragment he spoke of, isn't so missing. It's well hidden.
Oh, is it something we need to retrieve, or is it? Sorry, Michael.
Do we get to take that back with us? Or do
No,
we leave
it's
that-
no, it's handed off.
Okay.
He he says, I suppose now that you have been presented in front of him as my company, you are now associated with me. So maybe there is a reason for me telling you this. I don't know if this is coming from a place of guilt. But let's just say there's more to this story than what was presented in that room. Lots of history. What it came down to is I needed to retrieve this sigil after a mistake, and I have done so, and it now has been brought back to him. The only problem is when I retrieved it, there was already a fragment piece apart from the main sigil that I forgot to include in the box.
That that happens. But is there a particular reason, and also is there a particular thing that could point back to us? Do we need to hide it? Well,
Like I said, it's hidden well, and trust me, you don't need to worry yourself about it. I just wanted you to know that, well, the reason why I brought you guys along was, if things turn south, we might have to fight our way out. But I'm glad it didn't come to that.
So, Master,
You think
am I
we were
your
gonna-
associate too?
No, slave. You're still a slave. That said, let's not raise any suspicion and keep on walking, at least further away from House Vaynor as far as possible. So he kind of walks off and kind of leads you guys, further and further away, back through the gates you guys entered through, across the bridge. Now, right across the bridge, he stops by a quiet overlook, and from here you can actually see the vastness of the Therion's domain. Okay, it stretches for as far as the eye can see, and the landscape is rugged. It's lush in some areas, barren in some others. It is the frontier. He speaks to you guys, kind of to all of you guys, mostly to you two because he has a slave. He goes, Vaynor gave me my routes back, but he didn't give them back for free. He expects a tribute from the deep earth. More than just the scraps you found in Redcap's wagon. But that's neither here or there. He wants the source, Vaynor. And if I don't deliver, well, you saw his glass eye. He doesn't look at men. He looks through them. Now, he's not just looking for rocks. He's looking for the root core. Now, legends say that when Therion vanished, he left his most vital essence in a chamber deep beneath the scarred domain. The Imperium wants it to power their cities forever. I want the commission, and if we find it first, we can name our price. I hope you know where this is going.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I think we know exactly where it's going.
And he kind of like, he gives a wink of acknowledgement, and he stretches his hand across the lookout of Therion's domain. Look out there, and he points. They call it the Tattered Lands, but it's a hoard, friends. The root core isn't just a myth; it's a vault. Gold, relics of the First Age, weapons forged in draconic fire. It's all sitting in the dirt, waiting for someone with enough steel to take it. I would like to continue your employment to follow me into the oh-so-dreaded frontier and make a fortune.
Sounds like
This
you're going
reminds
to
me of
Yeah.
Oh, you go.
There you go.
I was just saying, this reminds me of the ad for the boat that went to the South Pole. I can't
No.
remember. It was like hard work, certain death, hazardous journey, small wages, honor and recognition, and king.
Yeah.
He basically furthers. It extends an actual offer. He goes, I have the letter of passage. I have the supplies. All I lack is the muscle I can trust. And I think you've proven that you're more than just brawlers. Come with me. We claim what we find. We satisfy the Inquisitor. And we walk away with enough wealth to buy this whole Forsaken city.
Sounds like you're gonna need a doctor.
And some guardians.
He at this, you see kind of delight come over his face, and he kind of drops his cane. Sort of. But then he puts his hand on both of you guys and goes, good boys.
Can I reach out and put my hand on his
You
arm?
you see him go like this. Good. Then I'll have everything ready and we leave as early as tomorrow morning.
So when we talk about percentages,
He picks up his cane and goes, we can talk about the details later. It's time to celebrate.
Oh, I like
Dragon's
celebrating.
Respite.
Fine by me.
Sorry,
Uh,
are you buying for everybody?
Well, I'm surely buying for these two.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right, don't slack behind. And he starts hobbling back. Let's see. Is there any part of that conversation that you didn't get or need clarification on?
No, I think I get it.
Okay.
Mm.
Life of a slave.
Is this like the ending for tonight? If this is the ending, I'd like to ask a question to him before.
Yeah, almost there.
I mean, we're partnering. We're
Okay.
party.
Okay. I just have a.
Well,
Just
I'll in 5 minutes I can get to an ending here.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I was just not that it needs to be. I just have a.
You dropped off for just a
If that
second,
makes
Noah.
sense.
Yeah, for the
Jump
part
off.
that you actually had a question about, we just didn't hear you.
You're like, it
I
doesn't
just-
need to be an ending, but
I just have a question. I just want to ask a question before it's officially. If that makes sense.
Oh, are you asking it in game or
In game to Lucerne when
To
we're
Lucerne?
when we're hanging out.
you
So,
probably should
don't
then
cut
ask
off
now.
too
I would ask now.
Okay. Let's say that we're at the tavern drinks. And I wanna ask
It would probably be on the way.
on the way. So
Okay.
these scraps that Red Cap is dealing with. What exactly is the marrow?
Ooh. Hold on. I have
didn't
it all
we?
here.
Didn't I guess our characters don't know, but didn't Kevin tell us that they're like the infinitely burning stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't trust Kevin's character, dude. He's a slave.
Okay.
Wait, time out. How does he know about that?
I think it was the test.
Trying to figure out if my cover is blown or not. That's
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to figure it out.
Forgot what. So Kevin is working for the. I wrote it down somewhere, but you're a spy. Like, are you gonna betray us all, or is that, or like, at least Lucerne? It seemed like you were dead set on betraying him.
I don't. To be honest, I don't remember exactly
Yeah.
what all I told you.
I think you're in Ember Watch, the spy network of the Ashen Imperium, maybe.
Yeah.
I like how you're gonna resolve this one.
Yeah.
Is this in game or out of game?
Well, this is out of game.
Okay. Okay. I was
Like-
like, wow.
How are you? Yeah,
I mean, but I'm sure his character's thinking about it because you told them what you are or
Yeah.
who you are.
I mean, how much of their knowledge would they have about this stuff? Like just this Ember Watch, I guess, in general.
Well, they don't know what your task is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they
kinda did something
probably know
real
that the
fun.
Ember Watch is associated with the Ashen Imperium.
Yeah. Basically, I mean, it's not to betray. Y'all don't have anything to do with
Ah.
my goals.
Okay.
Does he answer? Does Lucerne answer Michael's question though? of
Yeah,
what,
he's
like,
going
what-
to kind of shed a little bit of light on it. He basically he goes, the official story is that the Ashen Imperium claims divine right over all draconic remains. And this happens to be it. Now, this claim obviously is coming from them. So, the validity to this is to anyone's truth. To a merchant like me, it's money. To you, probably spells trouble.
Is it actually remains of the dragon?
Who knows? I didn't look into it myself, but it does seem probable. It's pretty high density magic. There's nothing like it. It's like oil of this world.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the city I'm at, we are purely oil burning. None of this magic rock stuff. In fact, there's legislation to get rid of it. Like, what do we replace it with?
Drill, baby, drill.
So that's
Can I
about
ask a
all he
question?
knows.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, do you have a question?
Yeah, I asked, Master, is Mr. Redcap? Do you know him pretty well? I didn't realize.
He's a fine tavern owner, and I'd like to stay at his fine establishment whenever I'm in town. But you should know this, slave. You come with me every time. Now stop asking questions. Can't you see that I'm attending to friends here?
Do I need to beat him?
I hear this, and I just like very subtle shift my eyes over to him. In like a split second, my face change, and it goes back to normal.
So, as the conversation you guys will have chit chat, but as you guys move towards the Dragon's Respite, you find yourselves kind of on the street that leads you to where the Dragon Respite is. Now, there is a large gathering, and you can see right before you turn onto the street, and it's kind of bleeding into the street that you're currently on. And as you get closer, you're pushing way through the crowd and trying to see what's up. You are able to peer down the street and you see ahead of you, kind of get on your tiptoes or stand on a box, whatever. But you see ahead of you a couple of guards kind of holding back the crowd that's in front of the Dragon's Respite. And assuming that you move closer and closer to what's going on to the front, whatever's that's happening isn't good. You see a kind of a high official looking Ashguard walk in, and it's in a very law enforcing manner.
Is this what we're staying at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been up here.
I asked, Master, you want me to go talk to the guard to see what's going on?
He kind of raises an eye. He doesn't say anything. He goes, kind of like puts his hand up to kind of like, don't do anything.
We're not in the tavern, right? We're walking.
No, you're
we're
just
walking
outside. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're kind of like behind a barricade, if you will. one of you see kind of out of the corner of your eye one of the remember the tavern maid that was kind of attending to you guys while you guys were eating and drinking. She
Yeah, and
comes
talking
over.
about all our secrets. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, she comes over and says, I think the boss is in trouble. And she's like, seems frantic, and she's asking, like, you may want to help.
And we just like, I guess, look at Lucerne. He's the one.
He's holding me back.
He's the one that's good with the government.
Or
He,
good enough.
Lucerne goes, it's up to you, but I feel like I should probably stay away from this one.
Well, can we ask the maid what happened? What
She
happened?
goes, I'm not certain, but I think someone tipped off the Imperium about the crate that you guys brought. They haven't found anything as of yet, but probably soon. I
No
think-
way they're gonna find something under that one corner of the.
Now, I don't know if this makes a difference, but I can't say if the boss will keep quiet about his associates. So it might be in your best interest to help him out.
Are we his associates?
We did help them.
I mean,
So,
but he tricked us. Also, we didn't take any. We're good boys.
okay, well, if you are willing to help, I can take you around back and lead you inside. Anyways,
Okay. I feel like our story changes very rapidly depending on if we decide whether or not to help. What does the spy think?
He's told not to help, right?
I have a hand on my shoulder right now.
I mean, but are you just gonna stand there?
you see some people like coming, like being pushed out of the tavern through the doors, and they're just, I guess, like people that were like eating and drinking there. I've been told to leave the premise, and they're being like shoved out the door. Some people being escorted out by Ashgard. Roughly, I would say there's a handful of them. There's not actually like a whole army here. I don't want to give you the wrong impression.
Yeah.
I can do some reconnaissance as like a mouse or a weasel or something. Or Terran scan.
I asked Lucerne, Master, can I go help him? He was good to us.
He goes, and he kind of thinks about it. He goes, you have my permission, but he walks over to, actually, conveniently enough, his wagon that's parked outside. And he kind of rummages through his stuff, and he pulls out 3 cloaks.
Mm. Okay.
This isn't guaranteed, but it's a lot better than showing your faces.
I like ecstatic that he's giving me clothes, and I'm on his knee, like on my knees, holding his leg, like thank you.
He goes, "Get off me! This does not mean you're free."
But master, this is the best thing only thing you ever given me.
I'll take it back.
Good.
You're borrowing
Sorry.
it.
Let's get going. Throws the clothes. Enough of that.
Just for the record,
Yeah.
Michael Caine is not like super bought into helping him, but we can.
Well, we don't have to help him. Let's just go look.
Okay.
I like humble and stumble while I try to copy Terrence the way he put on the cloak. I just like fumbled everything. It just goes terribly wrong, and I'm rolling on the ground like I'm coming.
Okay. With your cloaks put on, I wouldn't say. I mean, this is a town of adventures. This is a town of like, the last city before the Great Frontier. People are wearing cloaks all the time. Some people are more concealed than others, so you blend in the crowd actually pretty easily. But the tavern maid basically takes you, the three of you, around back and enter through the back door. And as you guys one by one funnel in, she stays behind. The camera pulls out from that door as you guys enter. It doesn't follow you in, and then it kind of like pulls back. And that will end our session.
I like the max zoom there. That's good. So